action-packed adventure.
We're
We
on.
are back. Puff and Vern.
Yeah, and if you notice, the lion is in the background. And every time you see the lion in the background, that means we are
road trip.
tripping.
I love the road trip. I love the road trip. The road trips are fun.
Many things happen on the road trip.
You know why I love the road trip so much?
Yeah,
I think you know why I love the road trip so much.
Because you can what?
Yo, Vern, guy, you have a baseball bat. Sammy Sosa. You're going
Ready? Hold on,
road
tonight.
All right. We have a big tune. We're just gonna get into it because
One time.
we want to hurry up and get this episode done because we have big things going in. And we have a big tune.
Trust in Messiah. Don't know.
From back in the day. We trusting in the GM.
And about this year, mother grow me.
You remember verses?
Give me some bass.
Beanie Man Bounty.
Beenie
Best
Man
verses.
Best verses.
Nah, 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 nah.
And what we say? We don't want to be the man belly.
Nah, nah, nah.
Hey.
We don't want to be the man belly.
Oh, na. It's all about basketball and
Beats, blunts,
ganja. And
Sorry, it's not a blunt today, so
it's a bat.
but it's a bad still in the B category. So there you go. Beats, blunts.
Bats and basketball. So we have a...
So hold on, this is something new because how we're gonna light and then drink, or we're gonna?
No, I think
drink
we should open
and
it. I think we
then
should do a drink first.
light? Okay, all right.
Because I need to wet my tongue before we.
So
we
what
burn
we
up
got?
the tongue.
What we got today?
So we got this beer called Cat Lady.
I like the presentation.
I got this beer. It rang out to me because there's pure cats on it. And I have a friend that's a landlord and he's dealing with this
cats?
cat lady. Yeah, he can't get the woman out. The place stink up.
It's his opposite.
A whole heap of cat.
Because this right here, you come with a cat. Just say, yo, my Bridget Marks, and want to get a cat. A sign, this, it's a sign, you know. Oh,
Brewed and packaged by Bellwoods Brewery
and it's a strong
in
beer.
Toronto, Canada.
Strong beer, 7.2.
Chong beer. Keep refrigerated. Drink fresh. Do not age.
And it says double dry hopped.
Double dry hopped. And there's
that?
that one looks like a rat. That one don't look like a cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Are they
9, 10, 11,
zapped by lightning
12
bolts?
cats.
Because you see the lightning bolts. But
Mark, you want 12 cats?
enough talking.
You want me to come? We're gonna taste out. This is Cat Lady. This is not what you want in your rental.
It does kind of taste like another IP
So yeah.
for sure. What was the South? No, I can't remember.
Can't remember. Drink too much beer.
But I know the can, like, you know, a camping scene.
No, it is
and
all right.
everything
Maybe
to
I'm
it.
not a huge fan of IPA, but it's all right.
It definitely gives a strong beer taste, though.
Yeah, it does give it a strong beer taste. We're gonna be bust by the end.
I don't know. We'll tell you midway through how I feel. Right now, it's all right.
I
To go on.
had to get my zipper out. I'm gonna deal with them thing there.
But, you know,
More fire.
a big we deal with.
So we on the road trip. We get to smoke and talk ball. It's nice. I like it. I enjoy it. Vern has a serious bat. He ain't finishing that bat. That's too big. If he finishes bat, just watch his eyes. Look at his eyes from the beginning of the episode to the end.
One thing, I may not finish the beer, but I'll finish
The bat.
the bat. Exactly. Oh,
Vern, I really need this blunt, yo. I really need this blunt this week. Our crafters are showing why we call them crafters this week.
I still can't call them that, though.
Well, they played like crap this week.
From our
They did not play like dinosaurs.
Yes,
They might have played like Barney,
I know.
but they did not play like the Raptors.
But again, we're trying to integrate an integral piece.
What? Who?
Siakam. We're just trying to, you know.
They need to put Siakam on the bench and play him
You
a few minutes and give Scotty the ball.
Right? You sound like Sean, you know.
Then me and Sean are in the right.
You know,
Sean know what he's talking about.
Sean used to say Gary Trent is taking Scotty's shot. So Siakam is now taking Scotty's shot.
Yeah, but they don't run
listen.
the ball through him enough.
Listen, I can't badmouth Siakam.
Can't badmouth him. He's nice.
Can't badmouth
The
him.
first game he came back, he wasn't bad. I can't lie. He wasn't bad.
He hasn't
I
been
can't
him.
put it on
It's
Siakam.
not Siakam. We haven't been playing good. So I can't put it on
I
him.
like the energy the Raptors have. I like how they're going after everything. They're not giving up. But there's something missing. The defense is soft. Sometimes their communication on defense is slack. Like sometimes there's one player in the wrong. Like it's just some things not working right.
Okay, so one we have to really sit there and analyze the Raptors, right? Because before we were spoiled with a lot of veterans and a lot of people who knows the system. There's a lot of teaching going on this year.
Yeah,
right?
Achua needs
a lot of teaching going on this year.
Achua needs some summer school.
Because if you really look at it, who was there from the team before? Fred,
OG, Siakam, and that's really the core.
And then you have Boucher. I'll put a Boucher in there, right? But Flynn just came, so there's a lot of teaching going on, right? Now you're trying to incorporate Siakam in there,
but this looks like a rebuild.
But it is a rebuild. Come on now.
But they ain't finishing in 6 with a rebuild.
Right? I still believe it.
They're not finishing in 6 with a rebuild. Trust me.
Early, but
they look like a rebuild. They look like they're trying to get a number 1 or 2.
But the thing is, too, right? I see flashes. Right? It's not utter blowouts.
Yeah, I see flashes in the first 2 quarters, and then the second half they get boxed
because the Portland game they lost 5?
Yeah,
3.
The Portland game hurt because they're coming back at the end. But the rookie game, honestly, the one was not the travel when they call it travel on him. When they slow that down, it's like, well, my foot's still on the ground.
NBA, one thing I can say that I love you for, you guys are consistent.
Yeah.
You guys
consistent
are consistent
on teeth in the Raptors. Oh,
very consistent.
I think they have meetings to say, yo, we have to call at least 7 bad calls per quarter on the Raptors. That's a rule.
Exactly. So, but I'm still optimist, right? I'm an optimist. So I think I still think they're going to turn around. I still think it's early. I believe in Nick Nurse. But they did take some lumps, though.
That pause last week about they'll finish in 6, I think it's well deserved. I'm not even sure if they're going to make the playoffs or they're playing right now.
Not even the playing game?
Not even the playing game.
Not even say
don't even waste time in the playing game because you might win the playing game and then waste everybody's time in the first round and lose.
No, but if you're not going to make the playoffs the traditional way, why waste your time in the playing game? Because honestly, you know why? If you win too, you ruin your draft stock.
Yep, that's Masai's smart. Remember last year, playing game. Second half of the year, they started playing like trash, and they started sitting all the vets. Yeah. They made sure to sit all the vets and make the young man play because they didn't want to win. They want to get a better pick. So trust me, by the second half of the year, they're not doing well. What's gonna happen? The same thing. Fred VanVleet ain't playing every game.
By trade
deadline, ain't playing every game.
Trade deadline, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah, because somebody might get traded.
We'll know what's going on by trade deadline, and then from there, right?
You think if they went? You think if they went for Ben Simmons, it would?
Nah, no, I don't think that's gonna help us.
You don't think it would help?
Nah, I don't think so.
True.
I don't think so.
Well, because everybody needs to.
Unless I'm wrong. You tell me. You tell me in which way.
The way the Raptors play, everybody on the Raptors needs to be able to score, at least in the position where they get the ball.
Like you tell me,
there's nobody on the Raptors where just leave that guy, let him shoot out. Even Achua would take a shot. Like
I'm not a Ben hater. I'm not a Ben hater, but how is he going to help the Raptors? How is he going to elevate the Raptors? That's my only thing.
Yeah, he's working on his shot and his mental health at the same time.
You know what? One take early. One man said, if you look at Lonzo Ball over the 5 years in his careers, he'd improve his 3-point shooting percentage and also his shot.
Everybody just knew Lonzo Ball was going to get better,
right?
At least I did, because Lonzo Ball, he's like in a basketball family.
No, I understand that. Life. What's the difference though? His work ethic. He went and worked on it. So man's are saying this man is lazy. Because within
but the thing is, not Ben is lazy. Well, I guess his free throw but he doesn't take shots. Period. Like, but the thing is, Vern, you could be in the gym and pure shot. But if you don't take the shots in the game, it doesn't make a difference because the game pressures are different.
Do you see my hand?
The elbow?
Do you see how my hand?
That's a perfect shot.
A man was shooting like this.
That's a perfect shot to hit Mark in the head.
A man came in the league shooting like this.
You're shooting sideways.
Within 5 years, he's now shooting regular, consistently shooting 44%.
There's no excuse.
He works.
In the NBA, you can have a man training you night and day on any time you want them to get better at your game. It's true. But remember when Kobe said that? Kobe said none of these men in the league, they're foo-foo. They come in the league and they're playing.
And they're playing around, right? So
it's like, why am I passing this man that doesn't respect the game, that doesn't practice?
So that's my Ben Simmons take. I don't think it'll help the Raptors, But
we'll see, though. We're not even having a soap opera, Ben Simmons soap opera section today because nothing happened.
I don't know.
Victor's still in the coma. So not wasting no time.
Remember I told you guys, #Vern's always right. I remember I told you that. Vern's always right. Okay.
But honestly, the Raptors, I think they need some help. They need a change, or I don't know, or they have to just accept that we're not going to do well this year, and we're going to give all these men time to improve. So, it has to be an improvement year.
This
or
is what
somebody.
I say.
I don't know. Something has to.
This is what I say, right?
Something has to.
Season just start. Give it to December.
Season
come,
just
come December. Come
By
Christmas.
December, almost half the season.
No, that's
done.
what I'm saying. Come Christmas.
And you know this COVID time. So
Come
when two
Christmas-
men start get COVID,
Yeah.
what happens?
Come Christmas, then you'll know what's real.
Christmas is around the corner.
Come Christmas
Christmas
game,
is about a
right?
month and a half away.
That's when the season starts, really and truly. Because October, November, December.
Vern, I don't know what you're talking about. Season don't start. Almost
but-
10, 12.
no,
Season
but
start, B.
season starts.
Season don't start.
Because now these guys have their condition. Now they have their legs. But yeah, man, Raptors, man. Oh yeah, come December, you want to have some cushion, some leeway. You want to start out good.
So yes,
Right?
So,
So-
yeah, you're saying half the season's gone, but come
but,
December,
yeah.
you need some cushion.
Yeah,
because
but- yeah.
what happens if somebody gets COVID? What happens in the
That is
start?
true.
What if the coaches and
Yeah.
there's a COVID
But-
breakout and man
but
have to
why-
sit out 10 games? Look what happened to Philly. Philly was in the top spot, and when
Yeah.
when
And then,
Embiid, they
Embiid
got,
just
what,
got caught,
Tobias, and then Embiid
Yeah,
out,
it's true.
and now they're just sliding.
Those man probably was reckless. But the reason why I say December,
Well, you think they were in the strip club like Lou?
it might be. The reason why I say
Lemon
though,
pepper Lou.
the reason why I say December is actually when the season actually starts, right? Because they're actually those guys will have their sea legs, as they will say, right?
I don't know, man.
By December, they should be all fit. There should be no excuse. It should be good to go. And then now let's see what's going on, right?
But they're gonna have to go on some serious runs to catch up.
Yeah. Because remember, right? Look, like championship teams, right? Say, for instance, like I'm not saying these guys are, but why? When the Heat got together, it took them a while. They were like 8-8, 9-9. You know what I mean? At by the time Christmas game come, and then they get it going for somehow they figure
We'll
it
see.
out. So we'll see. That's why
We'll
usually
see.
I don't judge you until that. After
We'll
that,
see.
then it's
But
it's
this
on.
week did not
It didn't help us at all.
look
Yeah,
good.
yeah, man. But yo, off that.
But you say the efforts there, but what was happening? That man ain't hitting no shots.
Exactly.
You know, every time the Raptors get to the point where they can't hit a shot, you know it's going to be a rough
night because they
It's
have
gonna be a
those cold. They
super rough
have those cold spells too.
They do.
Oh, that's
and they
the
need.
worst.
And that's the problem. When you start having these issues shooting from three, you need to be able to push it inside, like beat them up.
You know
inside.
what? I was cursing-
Then Raptors don't get no calls, so they can't go to the line.
I was cursing Alvin Williams, listening to his commentary, but he was right. We have rollers who roll to the rim, but we don't roll for dunks.
Yep, I remember he said that. They don't
Yeah.
go. They don't go all the way to the rim.
And
They
I
go
understand
to
that because that's their
elbow,
game, right?
The middle of the game.
They roll to the jump hook.
That's
right?
why I was,
inside the
remember
12-footer.
before we just started
Yeah.
the pod, I said Raptors
Yeah.
need something like a Jared Allen,
Yeah.
so where you could
So
throw it up there.
I am seeing that now.
Yeah.
So I give you that. But you know what I mean? Raptors, we're coming
Well,
back.
well, they
don't
have
worry.
one shining star of the season, and who is that? Mister.
Yeah, as I say, number four is
Scotty
going to
Barnes.
win the Rookie of the Year, but a number 4 is across the border, north of the border. Scotty Barnes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's playing well. He's playing after that injury. He's just been consistently always playing well. He has two rough
he has a
turnovers
knack.
at the end of the Portland game, but
Well, you
those
can
things
tell
he's
the
going to learn.
rookie, though, right?
One of them was the ref was blind. I don't know how they get to travel when the man didn't move his foot at all, but he has to realize he's on the Raptors.
That's what I was just about to say. The
He
only
has to
time
get used to being on the
the only
Raptors.
time the Raptors got anything close to calls was when Kawhi was here.
Yeah, because Kawhi was so.
'Cause it was Kawhi.
But the thing was that I like about Kawhi,
He didn't say nothing though. He just looked at you.
Kawhi would get fouled, and it's like whatever.
Yeah.
I won't get the call, but I'll still get the bucket.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where you have to be going through people. Like you can have me going there like, oh, I'm trying to get this call. No. You need to jump through them and make sure you get the ball.
call.
If they hit you or not.
I'm telling you. All right. So, yeah. So we'll see. We're doing good. We'll see, man. I still have confidence, right? Because we're at 8-8 or just under 500. We're still there.
I really
We're still
needed
there.
this. It's a rough
Still
week,
there.
guys. A rough week.
All right. So we're off that.
So people are saying there's something wrong with James Harden.
Yeah. I'm asking what's wrong with James Harden.
I think his
Really and
beard is not thick enough. I think there's something wrong. I think he trimmed it a little too
truly. Right?
much.
Because Harden, right, this year is averaging 19. When is Harden average 19? This is Mr. 50 point, Mr. 60 point, Mr. Killer.
Yeah, the reason why is because
You
he's
know what I
not getting
mean?
no calls.
So
It's
is
like-
he really being affected by the calls? Or
I
is he
think they
being affected
really
by the
targeted
balls?
him
Like,
because he was the one that
he's a poster boy.
used. Yeah, he was a poster boy, and
Yeah.
he was the one that used all those tricks.
To
All
fool the
day.
referees. So
Yes,
you're saying trying to get over on me.
yeah,
so I'm
and
gonna,
I think
I'm
most of
gonna
the
focus
refs,
on you
they're
right
like,
now.
it's a Harding rule in their head. So
Yeah,
anytime
man.
Harding flails or does
But I
anything,
can't- Yo,
but some of them are fouls.
I can't lie. I like it.
I like it overall.
Because just the other day, even against Utah, we lost. But the guy drove and Boucher jumped straight up. And the man ran into him. And usually it's a Foul on Boucher.
Yeah, but it's the same
It
thing.
was a play on or offensive foul.
Yeah, no, but I like it that
I like it.
I just like it's more a tougher game.
Yeah.
but they need to call it both ways because they're still calling some soft little touch on the Raptors when they're not calling
Everybody
it on
else,
the other
yeah.
end.
And one thing I like with the referees though, that when they get a new rule, they'll go like crazy.
They do on some games,
Yeah.
and in some it's not consistent. That's the problem. But then the refs are never really consistent.
They
But
should have been too.
the
so-
thing is, when you look at some of those fouls that Harding got, some of them are fouls though. I mean, because I remember there's one
yeah.
thing
Oh,
when
no,
the man
clearly.
ran up on him, and Harding shoots with his left
Clearly.
hand.
And the guy's
So
all
if
over
you're
his
trying to
left
put the
hand.
ball here and the man's all over your left
It's
hand,
all over the left hand.
I can't get that call. I can't stand here and shoot because he's on my arm.
on my arm.
No,
Right.
like that. Like they have to understand. Yeah, there are some tricks, but
But I don't know, man. So I'm thinking, he's probably going to adjust as they all do because he's a great player. So hopefully we'll see, that points per game average raises. But he's been, he's been distributing the ball. He's been doing double duty, so I can't lie. But the Nets are in trouble.
they need Kyrie.
They really need Kyrie.
They need Kyrie.
Remember I told you before?
They need Kyrie.
Even Nash came out and said, because they got boxed up by Golden State.
Yeah, they need Kyrie. Because you look at it, KD could have his night, but he can't score all the
Bro,
points. So you need other people to produce.
The night that
You're hoping Patty Milk could. You're hoping.
Patty Mills is been solid though.
What's that shooter guy? Harris.
Oh, Harris has been
has
solid.
not been
No.
nice.
No.
He has not stepped up.
No.
He's the one that needs to step up
He's
more.
the one that needs to step up.
And then
He hasn't
Harding
been nice.
is learning the new rules, getting back
Yeah.
into the game. Harding would get his 20. See, he's averaging. I
but
think he
the
would
thing
regularly get
is-
his 20.
But he's up to Harding needs to be like 30.
Yeah, but he still has his
20-something.
assists though.
Right? Yeah,
He
he's
still
been
has
giving
his assists, right?
But it's a problem for them, man. And the thing is, you think it's KD playing this old team, you'll think they'll come out with like, yo, guy, we're gonna back up KD to box these men. Even KD was getting locked up. Remember I tell you who's holding them down? Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew
Yo,
Wiggins.
we're gonna get to the Golden State. Golden State is. Woo, I think they're my team. Like
But,
I think they're gonna win it.
The
but-
Nets are
but
in
they're
trouble.
playing.
I don't know if they're in there
nice.
yet, but they're playing nice.
They're playing real nice.
Real nice.
They're playing real.
But yeah,
real,
man, those guys
real
need Kyrie, and
They need Kyrie.
Harden is
They
figuring
need
it out.
Kyrie.
So we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
I don't think they're going to be number one.
I
But
just think Nash. I don't
seems
think
like
they're coming out
the East is open.
I don't
to
think
me,
they're
it
coming
looks
out
like
the
Miami would
They-
probably be the most consistent one.
The East
to
is
hold
tough.
it, but
The
it's
East
all
is
over
tough,
the place.
but the Nets are not. You know what I mean? Without Kyrie, they're not the favorites. I'm sorry, because
Yeah.
the way how Giannis looked the other day, whoo,
Yeah, but Giannis, they're not even
Anyhow,
playing well.
anyhow,
they're playing like
exactly.
trash.
and then what did Giannis just drop?
But
80?
Giannis is playing wicked.
Yo, Giannis make 80 look like a idiot. You're on the top 75. Only score 18 points. I dropped 47 on you, bro.
Oh man.
Anyhow, that's another story.
Oh man.
Yeah, so Harden Nets need to fix up. Something wrong with them right now. So
Oh man.
yeah,
Yeah. So what about the broke down Lakers?
those men can't win without LeBron, yo. It's hard. It's hard.
They get LeBron back and they still lose.
They still lose, but you know what I mean.
Still lose.
I could see some signs, but the question is, can Westbrook bounce back? Because the difference is, if Westbrook plays,
Man, I think Westbrook is just one of those people that just always lose.
or
Like no matter how hard you try, you just lose. Like nothing ever works out. It just lose.
or is it the fact
I don't
is
know.
it the fact
Like
that Westbrook is now learning the game?
no, the problem is
'Cause
Westbrook's jumper is suspect. There's one game he'll start lick shot. The next game the guy can't hit the side of a barn.
Because he hasn't played off the ball. He doesn't know how to cut.
And he should be able to. He's fast. He can
what I
jump.
mean?
He's
So-
quicker than so many people.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. But this also brings me to think, the man has 5 turnovers a game. You can't average 5 turnovers a game. There's no way you can do that. There's no
Where's
way.
Lakers, man, you need to fix up.
They need to fix
'Cause
up.
They need to give LeBron
They
man
need to
next
fix
chip.
up.
LeBron needs his next chip.
They need
LeBron
to fix up.
deserves that
Right.
next chip.
And
he
then now-
deserves man to. But you
Right.
say LeBron cut too much man too quick.
So that's why I don't think they're gonna cut. They're
Quick
gonna
to
trade him.
GM LeBron's are quick cut,
Yeah.
cut.
That's why I don't think they're gonna trade Russ.
You think they are going to
No,
trade?
I don't think they're going to. They're gonna give it. They're gonna give it. They're gonna run it. I think is.
They might as well have to run it for the year
Yeah.
and then see what happens next.
But then
year.
if it doesn't work out, man, right
if
now,
something nice comes up, I would trade him.
oh yeah,
Like literally, you should look at the man like DeRozan. DeRozan said it was almost a done deal. Like imagine DeRozan in the switch spot. They still don't have a point guard.
No, but then LeBron will have to bring the ball up. But still, LeBron could
still.
have passed and could. Yo, DeRozan is killing this year in the mid-range game. With the rule change, and everyone's complaining about the basketball, DeRozan is killing.
Honestly, I don't even think DeRozan would have been killing it if he went to the Lakers this way. I think it was a perfect place for him to go Chicago, especially with Caruso coming in and having Zach LaVine.
No, man, I still think he would.
And having Ball.
I don't think
else?
so.
No,
Because other than Bron, who else?
have you seen how Bulls play?
No, I know. I know. But
Lakers,
but
half
looking
the
at them
man
right now,
don't run.
AD and them man,
Half the man don't move down the court that way.
Well, when he played in the Raptors, we really went to like an ISO kind of scenario, right? I think he still would. You're right. Maybe not the impact he's having right now because he's MVP.
No, I think it's more open.
He's MVP.
And then you have 2-man ball and Caruso that always still looking. Always knows how.
You know what? When a man is top 5 in MVP voting, who's never been in MVP voting, I have to agree with you.
Yeah,
I have to.
And I don't
agree
think
with
because
you.
if you come to the Lakers, you can't play that way.
Yeah,
it's LeBron and AD. You're probably the third wing.
He wanted to go home, but I get it. If he did that, he wouldn't. You're right.
Yo, there's so many man.
He may have been average 20, but not at this level.
This is a league where you need to be able to get the ball in the basket.
Yeah.
Why won't you get the person that can get the ball in the basket?
True.
Westbrook could do all this. He's fast. He has assists. He has all of them. But his team just lose.
Yeah.
He can't even shoot a jump shot.
He's one of those men that I call losers. Oh, man. He's
the
in that
natural
category.
born loser.
But I can't lie, though. I've been calling him that, though.
Anyways.
Anyhow, off that.
That for sure was
this may be
GM LeBron's worst
move.
Worst move.
I don't want to say
I think even Buddy Hield would have been better.
Westbrook.
There's a whole bunch of
Westbrook. I'm telling you right now. I know I badge you up with the fashion and thing, guy, but you cannot make this a strike on LeBron, GM LeBron.
And look at all of the players now in Wizards. It seemed like that was a perfect place for all of them.
All of them.
The Wizards were sitting in first place now. They dropped a forward, but
but still,
they're playing well.
They're playing the game last year.
They're playing well.
You know, all they did, they win the playing game and got to the actual playoffs.
They're playing well,
but they're playing well though. Kuzma, a lot of mercy.
Yeah, but then again, we know Kuzma's not consistent. 1-2 games, you're gonna play well, and when you really need him,
but
Kuzma,
listen,
disappear.
But the law of averages works out, right? Because all those teams that started hot are starting to fade.
Yeah, it's true.
Because why?
It's true. Them trash. So you think the Bulls are real? I think the Bulls are real, man. I like how they're playing. They're exciting.
The Bulls pulls off a
shy slammer chama.
A 2-game run that was nice, man. I can't diss them, man.
A 2-game run.
Was it? No, like the last they beat the Lakers, and before that they beat I forget who else they beat.
Oh, right? But they've been playing well.
No, they've been playing well. But when they went in there and they boxed with the Lakers,
the teams that are
and they boxed up a next squad
that I'm really excited about is Miami and the Bulls and Charlotte. Those are the 3 teams I'm kind of excited about.
You see, when you watch those teams look like they're having fun.
It's exciting.
They look like they're having fun.
Like,
they're showing emotion.
The balls.
It kind of reminds me like when you see college play. All the
Golden State plays like that too.
It's a college.
Golden State seems like they play like that too. Like it's just like the ball just
free.
moves.
The ball moves, right? And when the ball, that's Phoenix plays like that too, right? So you're thinking
not as much.
No, so when you moved
it, Chris Paul knows how to play both ways.
But Chris Paul dropping 10.5 assists a game.
Yeah,
right. When you look at those teams, they play like how college team plays. Yeah. NBA man is playing defense. They're like, yo, that man's not gonna make that pass over there, yo. So I don't have to worry about that. Those guys swing the ball. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But they run over there. The man swing the ball with you. You're like, damn, swish. You're like, oh.
College man, no, you have to be in the position.
Half the NBA man
in the position.
Don't really play defense.
But there's too many times I see Raptors do that. It's like,
yeah. So those teams who are boxing up, man, it's man, they're playing different. The ball movement, everything is different. So I have to give it to them.
Yo, this was just a quick one. We're just in and out. We're gonna see you on the other side. I can't even find this tune that we were playing before because I
gotta say though, Chris Paul have them man playing some ball.
The Suns warm up. They warm up like the Suns. Cheese.
Give me some bass. Sing something first. Me go so. Oh na 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 na. Oh na na na.
Brooklyn don't have a culture.
Oh na 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 na.
Oh na 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 na. It's all about basketball.
Big fat sister na.
Talking about Vern's big spot spliff, big fat spliff.
Still there.
Anyways, Puff and Vern, it was a quick one. We're in and out.
Man, we're in and out.
The ganja has my tongue all over the place.
Trust in Messiah.
But we good. Trust in Messiah. We
Like,
have the shirts them
subscribe.
selling. Watch on
25.
YouTube, Facebook, all of
Everything.
them
Listen,
things.
everything.
Actually, not
Watch
on
us.
Facebook. We don't have a
We don't
Facebook.
have
But
Facebook,
if you,
but listen up.
if you have
Instagram,
podcasts, Apple, Spotify,
like, subscribe,
YouTube.
Facebook, turn on that notification, right? So you
Puff
know
and
when
Vern
the video
support the
drops.
thing.
Turn on
Beats,
your notifications
blunts,
so you know when the
and
video
ball.
drops.
We road tripping.
Don't know.
Peace.
Game time.